Containing 45 motions across 4 categories, whether climbing, vaulting, flipping, or an assortment of daring movements combined together, these animations can be strung together to create some impressive acrobatic movements for your characters, whether in games or films. As a fan of Assassin's Creed and as a person making my own short films, I was very excited about this pack because parkour is a great way to show your character's athletic prowess. But for full transparency, Reallusion did send me this pack for review. That said, I have not been influenced in any way, and what follows are my honest opinions. What I like about this pack is that you get a good variety of animations available to you that I just haven't seen elsewhere, especially with their categories of vaults, flips, and climbs. While you can find other animations, say on Mixamo for vaults and rolls, these packs seem to have been designed purposefully to fill in the gaps where other packs lack. That makes it great for mixing with other animations. Additionally, because these were mocapped, I find that they have a good weight to them. Typically with parkour animations, because they're so difficult and require a lot of skill that you have to find someone who can even do this, you typically find that parkour animations would be hand animated and therefore lacking in some of that realism of what happens when a character lands or falls or rolls or when they balance. A lot of that natural movement is just so hard to capture. And so since these were mocapped, what I do find is that those transitions, those movements, translate nicely into the end characters. I also think the combined skills subset is a very interesting concept, and it provides a quick way to showcase a character's interactions with their environment in a more elaborate manner than seen with the other categories. This makes it easy to quickly get a longer animation put together to quickly showcase your character's abilities. On a side note though, I was able to cut up some of these animations within these longer combo strings and merge them with other animations to get even more variety out of the pack. While the natural starting positions of each animation are nice, I feel the performances start off a little slower than I'd like, or in other words, they lack a certain momentum you'd expect from more daring parkour moves. Therefore, it can be a bit harder to transition from a full-on sprint to certain moves without feeling like you're either stutter stepping or losing a bit of that speed as you enter the animations. In connection to this, I feel like I would have liked to have seen some options for further or longer jumps or further falls. The reason for this is that in parkour in real life, some of the most amazing things that you can find are those death-defying leaps, say from rooftop to rooftop, or those unimaginable falls where the athlete comes away completely unscathed and it's just amazing to watch. And so I feel like this animation pack really could have benefited from a few more options with those longer leaps or further falls. While you can adjust some of these animations to either increase the distance between two movements, say for a fall, there is a limit for how far you can push this before it starts looking unnatural. Of course, you can start messing around with timing and splicing in other animations, but that comes with the downside of adding considerable amount of time to fine-tune a workable solution. However, if you do want to make those types of adjustments, the easiest way that I have found is to add a transform key at the moment the last foot leaves the ground or the surface, and then add a transition keyframe where you want the character to end up. If you want them to transition for, say, a longer jump, where the character actually jumps up in the air before they fall back down, I would recommend adjusting for the horizontal position first, going back and adding a keyframe near the height of the jump, before adjusting the last keyframe again for a vertical position. This will help keep that jump animation looking a little bit more natural. If you too would like your character running and then transition into these animations, I would recommend 2 running animations, either from the Spunky Moves pack on ActorCore or this running animation on Mixamo. Both seem to have worked pretty well with this pack. Finally, one of the best ways to accentuate the movement of your characters is by supporting them with great camera movement. Large sweeping shots combined with wide-angle lenses help put the audience into the movement of the character while showcasing the environment that's being interacted with. For reference on how this is done very well in real life, I would highly recommend that you look at videos, say, from Devin Supertramp on YouTube and get some inspiration from there. Overall, what do I think? Well, I like this pack. I think the versatility and the options presented are good. I think that there are some very nice, solid, natural-looking, grounded animations that make it feel much more real. Overarching, I feel like it would be a good fit into an overall existing system of parkour animations or acrobatic motions. I say that specifically because I want to manage your expectations. This is not the last parkour animation pack that you're going to work with or that you will need to buy. While you may need to supplement with other packs, overall, I have great confidence that this pack will fit nicely into an overall ecosystem of animations. Let me know in the comments section below if you do want me to go over my own ultimate parkour ecosystem that I've been collecting for my own projects, and that way we can see more in detail how I'm mixing and matching a lot of these different assets to bring them together for a more cohesive overall animation set. Additionally, if you like the look of some of the characters in this video, the ones that I've created under my developer name, Libertas Armory, are available on Reallusion's content store, where you can pick them up for use in your own projects. Hopefully, this video has been helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. This is Eric from Libertas Video, and we'll see you in the next one.